Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I post a new video. In today's video, I'll be showing you how I make this beautiful short pants. Let's get started. So to start off, my fabric is on fold, and I'll be leaving 1.5 inches up for the band, and I'll place my vertical measurement, which is the waistline to the hip line, that is 10, the waistline to the crotch line, that is 12, and to the thigh is 40 inches, and that is what I'll be placing here. So don't forget to remove whatever you want to leave out for your band. For me, I want a 1.5 inches band, so that is why it is like this. So guys, here I'm just trying to mark it out. I'm sorry for the camera wasn't really very sharp, and I don't know what happened that particular day. So here I'm just drawing a straight line across it. I went down by 2 inches from the crotch to mark the thigh, and here I'm placing my hip measurements together with 1.5 inches allowance. So the hip measurement was 10.5 divided by 4, and I'll be adding 1.5 inches allowance to it, and that is 12 inches. And I'll be placing that 12 inches across the waistline, the hip line, and as well as the crotch line. So that is what I'll be doing. As you can see, I'm just drawing a straight line across those lines, and I'll be making a straight line so that you form a straight line. So on the crotch line, I will just extend the line to the front by 3 inches or 2.5 inches, or another measurement, and I'll make a curve around it. Another measurement you can use is to do your hip measurements, whatever you're having at the hip side, divided by 4. But for me, I think using 3 to 2.5 inches is okay. So I'm dividing the crotch line into 2 so that I will know where to mark my thigh line, the thigh measurement. So I'm placing my waist measurement here, and for the waist measurement, what I'll be doing is the waist divided by 4 plus 1.5 inches plus extra 1 inches for the dart intake, because I'll be adding darts to this particular style. So everything gives me 11.5 inches, and that is what I'm placing. If you see, like, it's 11.5, because with my darts it's extra 1 inches, so you don't want to forget to add that 1 inches to it. And for the dart measurement, from that particular line I drew earlier, I'll be going in by 4 inches. That is the dart, and for you to get your dart is like your nipple measurement divided by 2, and that is what I'm doing. So I'm connecting that 11.5 to my hip line, and the next thing you want to do is to mark as you can see, I'm just connecting it to my hip line. So from the crotch line, like I said earlier, I went down by 2 inches, which will be where I'll place my thigh measurement. So for the thigh measurement, I'll just mark from the midpoint I made earlier. You can just go in half, like from one side you go out by 7.5, from the other side go out by 7.5. So that's what I'm just trying to show you guys here, as you can see. So I'm placing 7 inches on both sides. So I'm just trying to like ensure that it's exactly the measurement I want. And don't forget, whatever the measurement you're having, I'm adding 1.5 inches for the allowance. Some people don't add allowances, maybe just half inch allowance is okay. For me, I think 1.5 inches is enough. So that is it. So for the down part, for the hem, I'm adding 2 inches for the hem, because the kind of style the pants is having. So I'll just add 2 inches extra, so that will make all my measurements to be 16 inches. As you can see, any measurement I'm taking, I'm removing that 1.5 inches up. So I'm just notching my darts, and the next thing is for me to just cut out my. So guys, this is it. And if you want to cut out the down part, which is your hem, the best is for you to just fold it in before you cut, actually, because you don't want to make it to be smaller than the actual thing, so fold it in before you cut. So for the back, I'll be placing the front, leaving some inches allowance, like 1.5 inches or 1 inches up, like I'm doing. So I'm just making a straight line across that point, and I'll be adding 2 inches to the side, of the fabric. You will see how I'm doing it here. So I just went up by 1 inches. So the next thing I'll do is to go to the crouch line, the one for the front, and from that particular point I'll go down by 1/2 inch, and I'll extend the line with 2.5 inches. I think this is basically just like a standard, and from that point I will put 2 inches in front, and I'll just draw a straight line. So this is like adding extension to the back. So the back is usually like 2 inches bigger than the front for trousers, pants, anything. So here I'm just ensuring that whatever I'm having for the waist is what I'll be placing. So I'm just extending my line, slanting it to meet the waistline. So the next thing is for you to deal with your crouch. There are a lot of ways you can use for the crouch line. So for me, the method I choose is from the waist, I go out by 2 inches. I go out by 2 inches, like you can see. So from that 2 inches, I will just draw, like, I'll just smooth it out to meet the crouch line for the front, just the way I'm doing. So because I already had the 2 inches for the crouch line to the thigh line to the front, so from that line I will draw my waist measurement, the one I have in the front exactly, and I will draw a slant line like that. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So from there I'll just lift up my front, and I will make a new curve, joining the 2.5 inches I added earlier to this particular new line. And that is all for the back. The back is actually easier to draft because you're using your front as a guide, but ensure that the measurement you have for the waistline for the front is what you are placing for the back, so that you don't end up that the waistline will not be matching, to not be the same. And I'll just go ahead and cut out my fabric. So that's what I'm doing here. So if you notice, the pant actually is the one with a pocket, a side pocket. So for you to cut out your pocket, this is what you want to do. So don't forget, I said I placed 1.5 inches allowance. So I'm just marking my allowance out like this, and I'll be going down by 6.5 inches. And so from that 1.5 inches allowance, I'm going in by 3 inches. So 3 plus 1.5 is equals to 4.5, and I will just fold it in like this, like you're seeing. This is how wide I want my pocket to be, and this is the style I want my pocket to have. So I'll not throw out what I cut out, because I'll be using it to cut out the pocket as well. So for the pockets, you just want to fold your fabric into 2 like this, with the wideness you are comfortable with. For me, I think I just used the length to be around, I think, 12 inches or 13 inches or thereabout. And for the wideness, I'm using 7.5 inches, and I will just cut it out like that. So after cutting it out, you want to place the one on fold to be inside like that. You place your fabric on the pocket. The one I cut earlier, I'll place it on it so that I'll get the shape of the side. Don't forget, I'm working with the front here, and I'll just trim it out like that. So I'm just trimming out the pockets like that. So I'll remove the one I cut from it like so. And what you want to do is to lift it up like that, and you cut the one underneath, not the both. You cut only one side and not the both side. So I just removed the one on top and I cut that. So I'll be cutting two of the pockets out. So here, to sew it, I'll be placing my pocket like so. I've already joined the crouch line. So the next is to place my pockets like that, and making sure that it's right side facing each other. I'll go ahead and stitch it, and I'll stop top stitch it as well. So this is it after I finished stitching it. So you can see how it's looking. So what you want to do is to arrange your pocket in sense that the one inside, the one you've not cut out, it's actually like filling up what you cut out. Share girl. So don't forget, I've already hold my dart here. I've already joined the crouch line here, and sorry, is it crouch line? I just join the two parts together, and here I'll just go ahead and top stitch it. So before top stitching, I'll open my fabric like that, and I'll join it this way, like wrong side facing each other. You make a straight stitch like that. You see how it's looking afterwards. So guys, I'm just arranging it that, and if you know that it will be moving around, it's just better for you to just like tiny, just stitch it to the, like the way I'm inscribing, just stitch it to the top and to the side. And guys, this is how it is looking. I've already joined my pocket underneath. I've already top stitches, and the next thing I'll do is to cut out the band, my 1.5 inches band. So for the band length, for the band length, it will be 2 inches wide, because 1/2 inches is for the joining. So this is it. I've already cut it out, and I'll be joining one side of the band to the fabric. I cut out two, one for the front and one for the back, and that this is after joining. So what you want to do is to fold in 1/2 inch and use it to cover up the rough edges. So guys, this is it after I finished doing that, as you can see. And the next thing is for me to just join the side, and after joining the side, you want to join the crouch line like so. And after doing that, basically your pocket is ready. I actually added zipper to the side, the right side of the pocket. And basically guys, that is all. If you find this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.